my channel. So today's video is the third makeup look of SPOOKYMANIA 2017, and this isn't necessarily a spooky character. It is one of my favorite characters from the show Tokyo Ghoul, and his name is Juuzou Suzuya. This is the look, so stay tuned if you guys want to see how I achieved it. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you'll be notified whenever I upload. Okay, you guys, we're going to jump right into the makeup. I'm going to start by using my Elmer's glue to glue down my eyebrows and make a nice, flat, smooth surface. Then I'm also going to set that with my translucent powder, and I'm going to do 2 layers of that. Now I'm going to mix these 2 concealers to conceal the brow area. And I'm also going to take that concealer everywhere else on my face just to have a nice even coverage. Now the beauty sponge I'm using is dry because I didn't want to put anything wet on top of the washable glue for obvious reasons. And then I'm going to use the silicone sponge for the rest of my face. Now I'm just going to go in with the lighter concealer and highlight some parts of my face. Now I'm just taking a little setting powder and setting those areas where I just put the highlighter. So I'm going to start with the brows. First, I'm going to take a brown pencil and just draw out the areas where the brows are going to be. Now I'm going to go over the brow with this gray color. At first I went over it with the white, as you can see, but I didn't like how it looked, so I'm going back over it with the gray. Now I'm just going to take my liquid liner and begin drawing out the shape of the eye. His eyes are more round than mine, so I'm going to end up making the line a lot thicker. I'm going to be taking the outer line all the way further past the outer corner of my eye, just like you do in other big eye tutorials. I honestly got most of my inspiration from watching Winnie Yap. I'm sure I'm saying that incorrectly, but I will link her channel down below. She has a wonderful Juuzou tutorial, and this is where I got my inspiration to do these eyes from. Now I'm just going to make a short line off of the top. This is just to alter the shape of my eye so it can be shaped more like Juuzou's. And the second line does the same purpose as well, and it's really up to you how you interpret the picture, if you want to add these extra lines or not. I'm just going to add a little bit more glue because I noticed some of the hairs were sticking up through the brows. Now I'm just going to cover that with some more concealer, but I'm going to blend it out with my fingers because I don't want to disturb the brow anymore. Now I'm taking a black pencil and just outlining the brows. This part is totally optional. I just did it because I just couldn't look at the light brows. I feel like it needed to be a little bit darker. Now I'm going to take this white eyeliner pencil and just fill in the bottom waterline and the bottom lid. I'm not going to cover my entire bottom lid, just half of it, but I'm just going to fill all that area in to make my eyes a lot wider. Now I'm going to go back in with that black liquid liner and just as thin as I can do a little line on the bottom lid. I'm not going to bring it all the way to the end of the top though, but just at the bottom lid. Now I'm going to take this white eyeshadow and set the areas where I put the white eyeliner. I'm going to go back in with the black pencil just to reinforce the black lines on the bottom. Here I'm just taking a little red eyeshadow and putting it around the outer corners of my eye. Now I'm going to go into my contour kit and add the shading around his eyes. I'm also going to contour my nose to make it a little bit smaller. Now I want to take these lighter shades just to add a little highlight to my face. Now I'm going to go in with this red lip pencil and just fill in the stitches that he has on his face. He has 4 stitches or 2. I don't know how to count those necessarily. I think it's 4. 4 stitches by his eye and also by his lip. Before I do the lip stitches, I'm going to apply this nude lipstick just to cancel out my lips. Now I'm going to take these bottom lashes and cut them in half so I can use them. I'm going to place them right at the end of the black line that I made on the bottom. And these are the lashes I'm going to be adding up top, which are totally optional because honestly these are a little too long for Juuzou, but I just wanted to add some lashes anyway. But again, this part is totally optional. To make the eyes bigger, the placement of the lash is different. I brought the corner of the lash out a little bit further than my lid, like I did with the liner. This step is also optional. I'm going to be taking some red thread and cutting it down to size just to add it where I put my stitches on my face, just to make the look more 3D. In the next scene, you'll see that I've already done the stitching on my arm and on my neck, and I'm sorry about that because I recorded it and realized it was out of focus, but I will explain how I did that. But first, I'm going to go into the contour kit and contour under my jawline to make it a little more slim. But yes, I used a little white paint on my stitching on the neck, and then I went in with a red pencil and colored it in. Now it's time for the hair. So I'm going to put on my wig cap and then put on my wig. Now this wig is just a $5 costume wig from Walmart. I wish I had the budget to buy a nice cosplay wig, but this is all I could afford. So yeah, we're going to get our wig on and adjust it. And then we're going to get our signature red bobby pins for Juuzou. So I painted these bobby pins myself with some red acrylic paint. Now we're going to put them in the X pattern and 3 single bobby pins off to the side. Now once I'm happy with the placement of the wig, I'm going to get my white shirt and put on my suspenders. And I got the suspenders from Walmart as well, and I think they were $5. I couldn't find the perfect ones, but these were close enough. So this is my almost completed Juuzou Suzuya look. I have the outfit all together, stitches on the hand, the stitches on the face. The only thing that I'm missing from this look are these red contacts, and I was not able to get them in my prescription, so I'll be putting them on last and off camera because I'll be blind once I put these in. I only did it from the chest up, so I just have on a white shirt and suspenders. The bottom half is not in Juuzou attire, but the top half is. You see I did my stitches. I actually put actual thread here and here, and these contacts are amazing. I got them from Uniqso. I'm not sponsored, by the way, just giving them a nice little shout out because they were awesome and the shipping was amazing. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Stay tuned for next week's video. Peace out, ladies.